Hello students and welcome back to our next video. In this video, we are going to study lesson number 3, Properties of Natural Resources. Students, the things which we are getting from the nature are called as natural resources. For example, air, water, land, etc. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn the properties of natural resources. So let's start with our new chapter. Now, before begin, let's recall what we have learned. Which are the gases present in air? Why is air called a homogeneous mixture? What are the uses of the various gases in air? Do you recall them? Let's see. Gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, 6 types of inert gases, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. are present in the air. Air is mixture of all of these gases. The constituents gases cannot be separated naturally from this mixture. Therefore, it is called a homogeneous mixture. Now, let's see the uses of the various gases in the air. Nitrogen helps in synthesis of proteins. It also helps in production of ammonia and in airtight packaging of the foodstuffs. Oxygen is essential for combustion, that is burning, and respiration. Carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis and is also used in fire extinguishers. Different inert gases have specific use for each of them. Okay students, this we have learned in previous class, right? Okay. Now let's learn and understand properties of air. Students, we know that air is all around us. How do we know that? We cannot see it. Yes, but we can feel the presence of air. When we inhale, air is taken in through the nose. And if we blow on our hand through our lips, we can feel the air. That is when we are exhaling, we are giving out carbon dioxide. So we have learned that air is all around us. The earth is surrounded by an envelope of air, isn't it? And there are many gases combined together to form air. So air is homogeneous mixture. Now students, try these activities. Here, 2 activities are given and you have to do these activities. What to do? Let's see first activity. Take a stick from a broom or a paper or plastic straw. Tie a thread at its center and hang it so that it remains horizontal. Now, tie 2 rubber balloons of the same size at the 2 ends of the stick. Now, remove one balloon, inflate it, that is, blow air into it, and tie it again at its original position, that is, on one end of the stick. Now, what do we find? Does the stick remain horizontal? We will find that the stick goes down on the side of the inflated balloon. This means that air has weight. Air is a mixture of gases. Therefore, like all other matter, it has mass and weight. So this experiment tells us that though we cannot see air, we can just feel it, but air has mass like all other matter. So from this small activity, we come to know that air has mass and weight. Now students, try the second activity. What to do? Let's see. Take an injection syringe without the needle. Now pull its piston, that is the end of that syringe, and observe it as you do so. Feel the pressure, how you feel it when you are removing it out. Now the piston can be pulled out easily. The piston then remains in that position even if you let it go. So that means that will be at the end of it or it will be hanging there. Now close the inlet hole of the syringe tightly with the help of your thumb and now Try to pull the piston and let it go. What did you observe? Is the force required to pull out the piston more or less than before? Does the piston remain as it is after you let it go? So try this experiment and note down your observations. Now, the molecules of the gases in the air are in constant motion. We know that air is a mixture of many gases and the molecules of these are in constant motion. They move around. So when these molecules strike a body, they create pressure on that body. This is the pressure of air that we call atmospheric pressure. So, air has not only mass and weight, but it also exerts a pressure, and this pressure is called the atmospheric pressure. Now, pulling the piston with the inlet hole of the syringe closed, more space becomes available to the air in the syringe. So, there is now the piston has come out. So, now air has more space to move around and it becomes rarefied. Rarefied means it becomes very less dense. As a result, the pressure of the air in the syringe is lowered. So, there is less pressure because the air has spread out in the space that is left in the syringe. Comparatively, the pressure of the outside air is very high because the outside air pressure was the same. So, the inside air pressure has reduced. So, comparatively, what the pressure was inside, the outside pressure is more. So, that is why when the pull out piston is released, it is immediately pushed in by the atmospheric air outside. Now, if this experiment is repeated holding the syringe in different positions like vertical, horizontal or inclined. Inclined means in the slanting position. We find that the piston is found to go into the same extent in all the cases. So from this we can infer that atmospheric pressure is the same in all the directions. It doesn't matter which direction you keep the syringe in. So atmospheric pressure is the same in all the directions. Okay students, hope you have understood whatever we have learned today, that is properties of air, right? Okay. In the next lecture, we'll learn about the effect of air pressure. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you everyone.